Hey guys, it's Ed with CMC Reptiles. Do a quick update on the Central American wood turtles. Wintertime starting to bear down on us. Nighttime temps are getting way colder. So, got to give these guys a little more special attention. I actually trimmed some of the tree here so more sunlight can get in during the day. This way during the winter months these guys could have a lot more sun because the sun is not as intense as it is during the summer, of course. So it allows these guys to bask still and thermal regulate. I also kind of built like a wind shear mound out of the trimmings I took from the redwood tree and covered the tops during the nighttime, so that helps a lot. And we got a little visitor. Wherever I go, this guy ends up. He follows me all over the yard. And you can see right there, they're taking in a little bit of that filtered sunlight that they have for maybe 4 or 5 hours through the day. And then they burrow really deep, as I showed in previous videos. Dorito, jeez. See? Even when I walk the other side, he turned around so he's facing me. It doesn't matter. Yeah, so these guys are living a good life. Pretty neat how they're adjusting and how they like to burrow so deep into the substrate. It's a trip. Ouch! Dorito, what are you doing? Get off my foot. These guys, I tell you, guys, if you don't have a sulcata, you got to get one. It's like having a pet dog. And he's not because he wants food. This guy, because he already ate. He just wants to be near me. He's a crack up. Anyways, guys, like I said, they're doing real well. Got a lot of leaves falling into this enclosure just naturally. Gives them a little bit more substrate to bury in and to hide in. But you can see how I cover the tops. I cover this part at night with that board there. I got the redfoot back in here. If the nights get too cold, I bring them in, but they've been in the 60s, so we've been okay. You see that guy's going deep. I got that nice mound of redwood trimmings, so that gives even more stuff to burrow under. The 3 females, 2 males, and see, I moved on the other side of the enclosure, and he's looking for me. Yep, here he comes. But Redfoot's getting huge ever since I put him in here. And he does the same thing. The Redfoot pretty much comes the same type of climate and environment as the Central American wood turtles. So they actually live around the forest floor, high humidity, don't need extreme temperatures, extreme heat. They do really well just in the mid to high 70s and then in the low 60s. Even in the 50s is fine for these turtles. They are semi-aquatic, so I have plenty of water sources for them through the enclosure, 2 different areas. But they burrow so deep, and then me covering them, it stays nice and warm in here. I actually also have a heater that goes on for the colder nights. And if we have any really big rainstorms, I'll bring them inside. So I have an alternative plan when these guys, when the weather gets too extreme for them. But this guy burrows pretty deep too. It's pretty neat. And he's looking for a spot. Even though it still is early afternoon, like I said, the sun is nowhere near as intense as it is during the summertime. As you can see, it doesn't go as high. Oh, and it's going to get much cooler as the months go on. But this is California, so we don't get too bad. These guys they'll do just fine out here. During the winter months, especially when I have a heater going on for them when it's really cold. And they much rather bask in the filtered sunlight than direct sunlight. So they do like that. But this neat little mound I made for them, they're gonna burrow in that. Even you can see the redfoot is finding his way into it. And this guy has his own little hole that he's dug a while ago that he goes back in the same spot and just goes down really deep. But all doing well. Just wanted to give you that update, guys. And I will talk to you later.